Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 195 in Candy Crush Friends Saga, where we have 30 moves to spread the jam from 6 spots to 80 spots. So if this is a 9x9 grid, there are 81 squares. This cutout is the only one that does not need to be filled. Everything else needs to be filled in, so it has to be unfilled first. We have to get rid of all these barriers. Hopefully the Nutcracker will help, but I'm going to have to do a lot of the work on my own. So here I have the opportunity to make a fish and, what's more, to line these fish up. And I could make this move, which would take out a barrier, but it wouldn't spread any jam. This one would. I'm actually going to take this before I take the fish. And the reason is, the more work I can do on my own, the less work the fish have to do. Now, unfortunately, I ruined my fish-fish combo there, but I still think I made good ground. There we go. And then I have to pop these stitches so that all of the stitch work will come undone. This does not remove, or it does not spread jelly, it just removes barriers. I know I said jelly. Oh, look at that. Wrong game. There are Candy Crush games that have jelly, but this is jam. It's so completely different. Okay, so we're going to pop this. Everything's going to start falling in. I've got the opportunity to make a stripe, which I absolutely love, more than this stripe because it spreads the jam and it's still in a good spot to do some good work. I could do this now, or I could make a fish. I think I will take the stripes. Stripes are very valuable on this board. We just have to decide which one is going to work best. And I love wrapped candies on the board. Now that didn't do anything to spread the jam yet, but it should have a good effect. I'm going to make a fish here, and now I've got this striped wrapped combo. It's going to reach all the way across here. It's going to hit fish. It's going to open things up. It also makes a nice little bump for cascading. Blue is my target color to collect for the Nutcracker. So if I can do that, I'm in a better position. Okay, reaching down here. I like this, but I'm really worried about what's happening, or actually not happening over here. So I'm going to go for a stripe. And now I don't like any of my moves. I'll take this because it's a blue and because it's low to the ground. So we're encouraging that cascading. And then blue and a stripe is good. Here we go. Nice. And now I get to make this stripe, and hopefully this will really clear out a lot of this stuff. There we go. So all of the hard barriers are gone now. I still have a lot of stuff to spread around, so let's work on doing that and hopefully get rid of these licorice in the process. Now he's not as helpful now that there are no hard barriers. Oh well, let's keep going here. I'll do this. I like that. Only 4 moves. I was a little bit worried that he's not going to be the best friend to bring in here. And I kind of think that's true. I've been trying to make the best choices possible. I don't think I have each time, of course. There are so many permutations on a board like this. But I've been working really hard, and still, you know, at the end game, he's just not very helpful. So let's take a look and see if there are other friends that might be a bit more beneficial on this board. I'm thinking Yeti because he blows things up with those wrapped candies, but he's not available. I think I'm going to go for Otis with his stripes. Fish are very, very helpful, but stripes can do more damage at once. Now I don't have as good a move. I believe I only have 1 move available, and that's that. But it still will send out some fish. It'll do some good. It's just not as powerful. And now my target color is purple. So if I can put purple together, that'll help. Not great moves. That's a bit better. And at least here I can take purple if I need it. But I will do this first, and it might actually collect some purple for me. Okay, here we go. So I could do this, which would make another stripe. I could do this, which would make a fish. I could do this, which would spread jam and take out some barriers. I'm going to go for this. And then, instead of making a fish, I'm going to go directly for this. And then I'm kind of stuck again, and I don't have any moves that I like. So I'm going to do this. Now I've got this wonderful thing, except it can't spread jam. But I think that's okay. I think taking out the barriers at this point in time is going to be so much more helpful. Because remember, I don't have now the nutcracker to help out with that. These guys are in jam. Oh, actually, this is better. I want all of these horizontal stripes, hoping that some of the horizontal stripes will come down here and clear this out. I'm going to make this wrapped candy before I bring things down too far. I could make a stripe. I could make a stripe. I'm going to go for the lower stripe, even though it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to set those guys together. And then position this where it's nice and deeply rooted here. I see that stripe wrapped combo. I'm not ignoring it. I know it would be valuable. But down lower it would be even more valuable. And I know I might lose it by kind of messing around here. But I just think that I've got better opportunities over here first. Alright, now I'm ready to pull the trigger on this. And I've got fish that I'm sending out. And look what I've got now. Oh yeah, I'm going to take that. Thank you, Otis. See how much more helpful Otis is in the end game? It takes a while even for the Nutcracker to have a beginning game. And so I like this better as my friend helper. And of course I'm seeing the proof of it by being able to get this done. I mean, I'm not finished yet, but I'm getting really close here, so there we go. All right, so that's how I beat this board. Thank you, Otis, so much for your assistance in this matter. If there are any questions or comments, I would love for you to put those below so I can try to answer them as quickly as I can. If you found this helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. And as always, thanks so much for watching.